In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 48 Sports. And the Dukes will kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Quarterback on the keeper. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. So James Madison's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Quick pass on the jet motion. Smashes through. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The Dukes are in the hurry-up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught in the backfield, it's Penny. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie. Instead, you knock it off the post.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He'll do it himself. Shows him the stiff arm. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
He leaves it with his back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. This is a 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I'd go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Handoff to the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for space. It's Hampton. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll keep it himself. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Georgia Southern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They'll run play action. Lets it fly. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thompson. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Dukes are on the move. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And the Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. Card in the backfield. It's Penny. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pressure coming. Grabbed behind the line. It's Knight. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the first quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Uncorks one. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Pocket starts to collapse. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Second down now after the sack. Johnson looking to throw. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North Carolina! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to add another. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The inside handoff. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The Dukes want to move quickly. Dialing up a second down pass play. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They've got the screen set up. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Takes the handoff. It's Hampton. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. Tackled after picking up the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Looking to throw on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He's looking downfield to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hudson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Leaves it with the back. Bulls his way forward. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Looking for a crease. It's Hampton. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Johnson looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. He's back to throw on second down. And And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit.
Timeout, James Madison.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Jones. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Got his man. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Johnson wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to go up top on first down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Line getting set on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Dukes will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Johnson. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game day.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Trying play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Dukes in the hurry-up. They'll run it. It's Purdy. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good.
That makes the score. North Carolina 13, James Madison 6.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Looking for a gap. It's Hampton. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Johnson looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to run for it. Can't get him to the ground. The Tar Heels get it past the sticks. Now on first down from the 30. Might as well give it to him again. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A 3rd and long coming up here. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Let's see what he can do with it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Dukes headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Coming after him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The Dukes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. Fair catch called for and made. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Hampton. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Right back to him on the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these 3rd downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough omelet.
They get to the line quickly.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he'll be brought down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground to try to pick up the first. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The give to the tailback. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The defense with the scoop and score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close.
The run from the shotgun.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To throw, it's Barnett. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Dukes will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Knight. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Grab behind the line. It's Ross. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Dukes have their offense in high gear. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Now they'll run the draw. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. Tosses it incomplete. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his second missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed of himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds the tight end, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He's going to pass. Trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Knight. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Getting some heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Pressure coming. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. The play action fake. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys. And they're 4-1. They got the job done.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Man, that was going to be a bomb. There are a lot of NFL kickers that wouldn't make that field goal.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. They're trying to get to him. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking down the middle. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They keep attacking through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Feeling some heat. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
So that's going to do